Hello, and welcome back to another If Ministries video. Have you, as either a church or organization, wanted to get into the Facebook world but just didn't know how or even which way you should go? What I mean by which way you should go is the fact that on Facebook, of course, if you're a church or an organization, you don't want to make your own Facebook account that involves having a first and last name because you're an organization, you're not some individual person. So you want to go the route of having either a page or a group. Now, I want to go over in this video the difference between a page and a group and what I think would go well between your church or organization with whichever way you decide to go. First, we're going to go over how a page works, and then we're going to go over how to create a group and even how the group might look to the average user. As you see on my screen right now, I have South Point Baptist Church. This is a church that I know and love and wanted to show the page side of Facebook through them. So really from the average user point of view, this is what a page looks like. You can see here you have the banner and you have the logo. This kind of stuff right here is really, I mean, if you look at it from this point of view, you can see it looks like a Facebook profile, a banner, an icon, the name, all of these little tabs right here. Then over here you would usually have the friend button, but for a page there's actually only a like button. So rather than friending the company or the organization, you like the page because all you really need to get is notifications from their page. Down on this side, you have a little bit of their description or intro, as they call it. You can see that this is a page and it gives you the option to give yourself kind of a category that you're in. So this is a Baptist church. Address, phone number, email, website, ratings, and then of course you have again the average Facebook user type of stuff of all the photos down here as well as all of the posts on this side. Being a page, you are not limited too much into the difference between an average user and a Facebook page. I think you are just given a little bit more things to describe yourself rather than what you would be given if you are an average Facebook page. So this is what a Facebook page pretty much looks like. As you can see, this church is posting everything that they can, from photos to comments, really to just anything that revolves around the church. Now, this church specifically does not live stream their services on Facebook, but a lot of times if you go to a Facebook page that has live streamed their services on Facebook, not only are you able to see the live streams through this little area, but you are also able to come up here and find a little tab that takes you to the live stream area. You also have a lot of things here, including the live streams. And so that's a little bit about a Facebook page. Of course, you can not only like the page, but you can also search through the page. And there's a lot to offer. There is truly a lot to offer. One of the things that I think is kind of funny about having a Facebook page is, as you can see down here, you have sports, movies, TV shows, books, and likes, and all this stuff down here. It's interesting to me that it gives the option for pages to put this stuff. If you don't know what this stuff is, it's basically the page can say what their favorite sports are, or the page can say their favorite movie or TV show or book or something like that. And so I guess, being a page that does kind of go along with maybe a page that is relating to a book club. So if there's a book club where you say, come join us if you are a lover of action books, then you can go into this book category and be able to show some action books that you've maybe read in the book club or something like that. But we are not a book club, we are a church or a Christian organization. So this is a little bit about the Facebook page side of things. But if you go to a group, then you are given not only the ability to look at posts from maybe a group admin, kind of like in a page, you're able to see posts from the person who runs this page, but you are also able to talk with other people in the community. Now, with the page, you are able to talk with other people in the community. That's why you have comments down here that you are able to make your own comment or interact with. But having a group just makes it seem a little bit more uh, interactive rather than having to post in a comment section in another page. You can actually post in a group that is meant for those types of comments and messages and stuff like that. So I want to show you before we get into creating a group what a group looks like. And so as you can see in my little, if you want to call it recommended or feed, you can see that this is kind of what it looks like to be in a group. Obviously, I'm not in any of these groups. These are just recommended groups that I have on this page. But as you'll see, it will say the group name up here. Then it will say who posted the group. It will have this little thing over here if they're a moderator. And then, of course, it will have their post with the likes and the comments and stuff like that. So this is really what it looks like to be in a group, and just have fun interacting with other people. But if you want to create a group, this is what it will begin with if you are wanting to create a group. Of course, you have to give the group a name. It gives you kind of a preview, so you can see desktop preview, and then you could click over here and see phone preview. But you need to give the group a name, and you just need to customize it. So you would come over here. Of course, you see I'm on the If Ministries Facebook page, and you can put literally anything you want as the group name. So I could name it If Ministries group, just a very, very simple name. And then you can either make it a private group or a public group. I'll make it a public group. Of course, as you just saw over here, the about changed. So if I go back to private, you can see that it's private and it's only members can see who's in the group and what they post. And then it says down here for the visible, anyone can find this group. And then if you go to public, it just changes to public. Anyone can see who's in the group and what they post. And so after you were given that little bit of information that you can customize, you can create the group. And once you are creating the group, it will go ahead and create it for you. It does take a few minutes, but not too long, not too long. And then, of course, like any other social media that you might be a part of, it gives you some steps as to how you are able to customize the group to the best of its ability for people to find and for people to just enjoy the scenery in a sense. Why, sometimes people like to say, why would you want a automatic Facebook photo when you can put your own photo there? So as you can see, this, at least this area right here, does look like a Facebook page. The only difference is rather than having a friend button or a follow button, you have the invite button or the share button. So those two basically mean the same thing. The only difference is the invite button allows you to invite people that are on Facebook to this group, while the share button allows you to invite people to this group that aren't on Facebook, or maybe you didn't know if they had Facebook or not. But if we scroll down here, you can see that you are able to write anything you want, like a Facebook page or a Facebook profile. I already talked about setting up different settings, and then you can see a little bit about the group down here, how it is private or public, and how much is it visible or not. And then, of course, you can just scroll through the tabs of everything going on in the group and see some different ideas and media and events that are going on, so you can schedule events for the specific group. And this is really what a Facebook group looks like. Of course, if you go over to these three dots as another menu button, you can do things such as pause the group, make a group status, manage notifications, share the group, pin the group. There's all these different things that you can do as a group admin. And of course, if you're just a member of the group, you have a little bit less of the ability to do some of this stuff. But yeah, Facebook groups are plain and simple. They're customizable, and whether your church picks the way to do a page or if they pick a group. It's really not that much different. The only thing, as I said, that I feel like is the difference between a page and a group is that pages are made for the organization to share their information with other people being able to write comments on that information, while a group is for everybody, even the admin, to share information while also being able to comment on the posts that are made. So again, the pages are made for the organization and other people can comment on those posts, while the groups are made for everybody to share information with all the other people able to comment on those individual posts as well, whether it be a post by the group admin or a post by someone who might be in the group. If you have any other questions about how to set up a group or a page or which one you think your organization might be helpful with, don't hesitate to reach out to us at ifministriesonline.com. We would love to be able to chat with you to figure out which one would be best for you. And I hope you have a blessed rest of your day.